And we're back with another episode coming back to you from the Auto Chronicles podcast team. And like always, we're going live. We're hoping anyone that tunes in has good discussions with us and is interested in the stuff we talk about in today's episode. Sorry, I had a malfunction. Literally a malfunction. But yeah, based on our intro song, kind of know what we're going to touch on first. No pun intended. You got that one. Because Drake diddles kids.
The diddler.
Supposedly.
The diddler.
The Drake diddler. Drizzy old Drake. But yeah, man, we have a good episode, and I mean, I feel like. And,
got some good content.
Yeah.
Good things to talk about.
Exactly.
We've given it a month to get some nice, juicy stories for you guys.
Juicy.
Yeah, that's why we waited.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, let's just jump right into it because we have our podcasts typically run about 45 to an hour long. So no time to wait.
Quesarito, we miss you.
Dude, what's up, Casey? Oh man, that's dope seeing you. Or seeing you on our live.
She just came
Yeah. Hell yeah, I love it. I love it. Well, let's jump into the heat of things.
Into the thick of it.
Exactly. And
what should
it's interesting.
Are we just
yeah, we're starting with that one.
All right.
It's interesting to speak on the current environment in the music industry. Is that what I want to say? Yeah, music industry, rap world. If you're a fan of hip hop, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the ongoing beef with Drake and Kendrick. And typically we don't talk about these things on this kind of podcast, but we try
to keep it car related,
exactly,
automotive related,
exactly. But there's something that Drake did that kind of was like, ooh, struck a nerve with me a little bit.
Yeah, tugs our heartstrings.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And what we're referring to is amidst of this Drake and Kendrick beef. Drake being the petty queen he is, he went out of his way to do something diabolical.
He did something fucked up.
Yeah.
And I think the car community needs to be a little bit more enraged.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Especially the van culture guys, right? That's called van culture, right?
Van culture. With a K.
Yeah, with a K. Yeah, so Drake went out of his way to tow and crush Kendrick's on the country band.
On the Family Matters.
Oh my gosh. Family Matters.
It's fitting because that van was family.
Yeah, true.
Up.
It's very fucked up.
Up.
A little backstory on this van. It's the Good Kid, Mad City album cover that we're referring to. That band on that album cover. I believe it's the exact one. I can't find anywhere saying that it was a duplicate or anything like that.
No, it was just another purple. Yeah, it was just another purple.
Still speculating.
Yeah, I mean it's still either way it's representing the same.
Yeah.
The same. It's fucked up.
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
And for how iconic that van is to Kendrick and the hip hop community with surrounding the album.
Yeah.
It's
I mean everybody.
Cool,
so the story with the van. Yeah. I mean everybody has the same story, right? It was the family van, and he would take it out to go see his girlfriend, take it out, borrow it just like any other family car to go see, see his girlfriend, see whatever, go get some, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, and so Drake had to get on there with the Family Matters accurately and crush that shit.
And dude, so we'll get into our own personal opinions on this take. But the fact that it was, essentially a hand-me-down from his mom, right? I had something similar a few months ago. I got my family's hand-me-down Odyssey.
That was over
and it really, oh yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And
van culture is kind of near and dear to us anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, the minivan was our childhood.
For real.
If you didn't have one, your best friend had one.
Yeah. Exactly.
Your aunt had one. It was always somebody had just the family van.
Yeah. The minivan was definitely like an era that we grew up in, 90s and 2000s kids. Like,
I mean, now the kids nowadays. I mean, what are you driving your kid around?
SUV.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Everybody has an SUV.
Exactly. So
that's the van.
Exactly. And so if you were in Drake's shoes, he had to do something to catch everyone's attention. Do you think that was the right move to crush the van, or would you have done something different?
I mean, standing back from an outside perspective, somebody who's not into cars, I mean, it's it's an insult, but it's not like a mainstream thing. But
totally not.
Being somebody who's a vehicle like that, a childhood vehicle that was your first borrowed car to go mob around in with your friends and go do all the hood rat shit you want to do. It's fucked up.
Yeah,
it's fucked up. And I'm sure that's the way he meant it, because I mean Kendrick's on videos talking about it, right? What's up, Jesse?
Hey, what's up, Jesse?
And so crushing that is symbolic, right? Trying to crush Kendrick.
Yeah.
I mean, bitch didn't do it, but he tried.
Yeah.
I just want to know where in little bumfuck ass Toronto he found a fucking mint Chrysler Town and Country.
Well, I swear that was shot in LA.
Was it in LA?
Yeah, the freeway shot. You can see LA. I think you can see the Capitals.
Toronto's a big ass city though too.
Interesting. Yeah, we should look into that and see.
Yeah, we'll check it out. We'll talk more about this shit. It pissed me off.
My personal take on it, like I was saying before, I couldn't relate because I had the similar situation. I got the van, and it was sad to depart from it. Imagining someone crushing it.
Yeah,
that would be heartbreaking for me if I was in Kendrick's shoes. I probably would have addressed it more, maybe even taking my lick back. Which in turn, I mean, surrounding the stuff that happened a few days later, Drake's mansion got shot up, hurt a security guard, and then
I actually saw something on that.
Yeah.
Do you know who they're speculating it was?
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd of all fucking people, the Weeknd's people just fucking marshmallow soft ass motherfuckers.
Just a serenading motherfucker just comes in and I'm gonna shoot your crib.
Stupid. I swear, man.
No, for
of
real.
all fucking people, but they would be the soft ass motherfuckers in Canada too.
Yeah, no, for real. They probably said sorry afterwards.
Yeah, that's what you get, eh?
Yeah, or fucking
sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Fucking sorry, Nate.
Yeah,
had to happen.
But yeah, I mean, it just goes to show. I love play BBL Jersey one more time for the outro for this.
You gotta get it. You gotta get in there.
Yeah,
a little bit of. Suge Knight's been gone. But
yeah, he's locked up too.
Yeah, they took care of his.
I mean, bet you he still has pieces to play on the chessboard.
Oh, fuck
sure.
Yeah, he does. He was a master manipulator too.
Man, legit.
Yeah.
All
right,
but yeah, van culture. I'm sure you feel the pain.
I was hoping van culture would actually post something on it. Yeah. Because that's, I mean, that claim to fame shit, right? No, their whole thing is van culture.
Yeah. Hey, van culture. Speak up. You have a platform about
Go
this
buy
thing.
a purple Town and Country and fucking van culture that shit out.
Oh yeah, let's see that.
Come on, use the money y'all.
1,000 horsepower plus Town and Country. Those things are luscious. I swear.
I can't even imagine a Town and Country making 300 horsepower. They barely made fucking 180 reliably.
No, for real. All right. But on to the next segment we have in store for you guys. We have something a little more local. Unless you want to do the EV.
Let's talk about the EVs. Then we'll get into the aggressive shit, the dark shit. So everybody knows I love Ford.
Yeah,
Ford's the shit. Fuck the rest of
it.
It's alright. But on cars we don't like, Ford EV sales have decided to make a swift U-turn into the green. They're up 86% first quarter over first quarter of 2023.
Wow. So 82% from last
86%
or last year's quarter.
Up from last year.
Okay. Wow.
From last year's first quarter.
That's
so January to March of 24 is up 86% from January to March of 23.
Okay.
Part of that I think is simply the fact that there's more out.
Okay.
And Ford's discounting them because there's so many out.
Okay.
Right?
So that has a factor.
But if you look at the market, right, they're the only ones up. So they're doing something right, whether it be marketing or reliability stats or just the fact that, the Lightning possibly in its own. And the Cybertruck looks like fucking shit.
It does. It absolutely does.
Yeah, everybody dodged those and bought Lightnings instead.
Yeah.
But
Good
Either
for you
way,
guys.
I mean, most of their models have been out multiple years, so it is a genuine progression of sales. It's not just like they released a bunch of new models and that prompted it.
That's what was my first question. Like, what do they bring new, right? Because it's funny that they're up so high this time. Because I remember not that long. I think by the time we did our last podcast, they had the worst record. Like EVO sales were down. Like,
for the first fourth quarter of 23, everything was tanked.
Yeah.
Everything was down. Ford was down. Ford was fucking. We need to get these cars out.
Yeah.
And I think the way Ford combats that is they start doing rebates and lease deals and things like that to get them out on the road.
Okay.
With a lease, they're going to get them back anyway.
Yeah.
So it gets them out, gets people seeing them, gets people interested. Oh, my cousin just bought one of those.
Oh, really?
So it moves on. It gets it in the household, gets people to start liking it, because that's what sells cars in all reality.
Okay.
You buy a new car, I like it, I want to buy a new car.
Yeah.
Right? And plus keeping up with the Joneses type shit. Like, oh, my neighbor just bought a new EV. I got a fucking 8-year-old EV. I need to stunt on him, whatever,
That reports nationwide, right? Not just California specific.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's probably majority California anyway.
Yeah, that's
everybody else is too smart to buy EVs.
Man. But did you happen to see if there's any other companies that are currently having a better time selling EVs, or is it just the Fords right now that are making a crush? Because
not directly.
Okay.
Everybody else I've seen, they're up a couple percent.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Okay.
But nothing like super reflective of like, oh yeah, they're doing great.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously everybody discounted cars. Tesla dropped prices. Ford had to drop prices. But mainly Ford had to drop prices because they raised prices and everybody threw a fucking conniption. Everybody threw a bitch fit.
Man, well, probably for a reason, shouldn't have to spend too much for a newer product that's still trying to build that reputation as something that's reliable and still a fun, enjoyable car to drive, because EVs are soulless. So not much to get excited about.
There's no feeling. Yeah. It's fucking, I have to commute fucking to Daly City every day. I'm gonna buy a fucking Tesla.
Yeah, exactly.
Boring.
Just to talk about Tesla real quick. They also laid off 14,000 of their employees. That's 10% of the workforce.
Speaking of soulless.
Soulless? Oh yeah, soulless, absolutely.
Yeah.
And in terms of I heard Tesla cut back. Most of the cutbacks of the fire of employees were for the supercharging team. So they're reconfiguring how they do supercharging.
It's very interesting if you think about it, though, because they just struck a deal with Ford. Ford can now use Tesla superchargers.
Wow.
That may be a prompt for the EV sales, but at the same time, that was announced halfway through. Gingers. Sorry, Mike. But yeah, so it's Ford being able to use their superchargers, I'm sure, is a huge benefit to them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of, I also seen Stellantis, Mercedes, BMW. They're all working together to work on building a better foundation for the EV supercharging. So that's what I just seen.
Says Stellantis, the last motherfuckers that even consider making an electric vehicle. They said, "Oh yeah, we're doing fucking 1,050 horsepower fucking chargers and Challengers. We're gonna go EV."
Yeah. Well, what's funny is I think they're trying to capitalize by selling the shovels. You feel me? Not trying to go digging for gold by selling the EVs, because they know they're fucking.
But everything's EV now.
Yeah.
Everything's fucking EV. That stupid fucking Charger EV. I saw somebody posting about that fucking Dodge Hornet piece of shit, claiming that it was great. It's a fucking Ford Escape.
I hate
it's a fucking Ford Escape. This turned into road rage.
Well, that's cool, because our next segment is road rage.
Yeah.
Last thing, speaking of road rage, I fucking hate how they're trying to push that Hornet on everyone, bro. I see it all the time on my feed. I'm like, bro, get this shit out my face, bro. I'm gonna report you. Keep trying this shit.
Yeah.
I'm not buying a fucking Hornet. I already have a Durango.
Yeah.
Well,
and that's what they're pushing, because what can you buy now? Oh, the fucking little gay ass fucking Hornet.
Once I get out of
this
Durango, I'm going like American. I mean, I'm already American, but
an actual American.
Yeah, might do a Ford or a Beamer SUV. I got my girl.
He says American, and then he says
yeah. It's either or, bro.
Yeah.
I've been in Asian market cars. They're cool. They haven't done anything for me.
I mean, they're subcompact commuters.
Yeah,
They're
true.
made to go to and from. I mean, in all reality, I'm not gonna lie. Just like Casey said earlier, I thought about getting my wife a 4Runner because I'm like, I'm tired of fucking negative equity shit.
That is a great.
I'm tired of fuck it. She doesn't need all that horsepower.
4Runners are the move for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fucking same thing. It's slow as fuck. I hate that. I never
well,
drive it.
That's the give and take. You could have something that gets you A and B, but also
yes.
save money.
The Magnum, please watch our previous videos.
Oh yeah,
the Magnum is my favorite fucking thing.
Yeah, you're right. Bring that shit back. Would you? Okay, Jesse, would you accept the Magnum if they brought it back as an electric vehicle though? See.
Don't fucking don't bring that filth in here. Get that shit out of my house.
Let me throw a little sweetener in there, like a dual or triple motor.
Fuck no.
You know no.
You could buy a Tesla with a triple motor. Why the fuck? Fuck that. I would buy a Flex as an EV though.
Yeah, okay.
As I said previously, the Flex should have been a fucking EV.
You keep pushing that shit.
Bastards wasted all their fucking resources.
When they make that shit, we're gonna be like prophets, bro. We're gonna be like fucking.
I should profit from it.
Come on, man, hit the bank account. But yeah, man.
High power hybrid system.
Nope. Okay. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I'm with you, Jesse.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
It needs to be. They should have done for the last hoorah. They should have done what 2 guys on TikTok are building them.
Yeah.
Magnum Hellcats.
Yeah.
They should have just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna go all out." Magnum Hellcat, fucking Durango Hellcats, Wrangler Hellcats, fucking just Hellcat. The fucking entire line of cars. Oh, you want a fucking town and country? Yeah. They should have taken Kendrick's Town and Country. Hellcat them.
There we go.
Fuck it.
Man.
Actually put the bitch in production. Fuck
do it.
You want to do the last hoorah before you go gay and fucking do all these EV bullshits? Do it.
Do it.
All right.
On to the real road rage.
Yeah, on to the actual segment of road rage before we get off topic again. We've
had a lot of pent-up anger. The last week, there's been some really things to get angry about.
Yeah.
Something actually
almost a week ago today.
Yeah. Something that affected us directly, or me more than you.
Everybody more than me.
Yeah. So about a week ago, or last Friday, specifically.
About a week ago.
Yeah. There was a. I'm not too familiar with the story. We'll look into it a little more. But
yeah. So there was a dude. Let's just leave it like this. He committed a crime.
Yeah.
And decided he was going to steal a car from somewhere in the Bay Area and run from the police. Biggest mistake he fucking made in this whole fucking thing.
Gosh.
Scroll back up. He took like a fucking 98 fucking Corolla.
Yeah, dude.
Come the fuck on.
Come on.
Why the fuck did you think you were going to get away from anybody in a fucking stolen Corolla? Like, come on. All of fucking 15 fucking horsepower?
Man,
fucking idiot.
Yeah, this dude from Renault Park. I think that's where he stole it from. Was Renault Park.
Roner Park.
Man, this bad.
Roner Park. What's next, Valley Joe?
Yeah, right.
Fucking egg. But yeah, stole that fucking piece of shit fucking Corolla and said he could have stole a Kia. He could have been one of the Kia boys.
Yeah,
but instead takes a fucking Corolla with like 85 fucking horsepower and goes, "I'm gonna run from them on the highway."
Yeah. Come on
Shut
now.
The fuck up. You ain't going nowhere. They surrounded us with 2 fucking SWAT cars right by our studio.
Yeah, studio. Our very nice production studio.
Yeah. And car ran forever though. Fuck. He would have outran him if he would have just kept cruising on his good ass gas mileage.
Yeah, no.
But the rest of that shit, fuck that. But yeah, got pinned down in front of our studio here. Yeah. And fucking blocked up literally the whole East Bay for what? Fucking 4 hours?
4.5.
Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. I mean, fucking just me going home. I had to go around like 3 different service streets, and I live 6 minutes from here.
Yeah.
And I had to go around a bunch of service streets just to get home. Yeah. And I mean, shit, you just had to get on the freeway to go the opposite way.
Half a mile away. Had to go half a mile to get on the freeway the opposite way. And everything was gridlocked so bad, it took me an hour to get just to the freeway, half a mile away.
Yeah.
Absolutely pissed me off. The most infuriating thing about the situation was the fact that because of this little mishap, right? I get the freeway going that way is blocked off, but it kind of caused so much chaos that drivers kind of acted like they didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
It was oh my God, what do I do?
It literally just stopped the whole area.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to go anywhere, even my wife, she waited a little bit to drive from our family's house, which is a mile away, to our house. It still took her 35 minutes.
Yeah. Exactly. A good example. Literally, there was more accidents waiting for this shit to be cleared up than anything that would happen on a normal fucking day. And it's because all the stop and goes. I've seen cars ram the ditches over this shit. Countless accidents. Fender benders, some real bad ones.
It's ridiculous. And it wasted thousands and thousands of humans' hours wanting to go on vacation, going out of town for the weekend, all that.
On a fucking Friday.
Yeah.
On a Friday.
Yeah.
Bro.
Unpopular opinion, put a bullet in him, move on.
Yeah, come on.
Put a bullet in him, cover the car up, let traffic disperse, put up some shields, just park some cars around it. Yeah. It's a Corolla. It's not hard to cover up.
Come on now.
Do what Drizzy did. Put it on the back of a tow truck and haul that shit out.
There we go. Crush that bitch.
Yeah, crush it. Be done with it.
This situation kind of is a good reflection on how society would act if there was like a zombie apocalypse or something that serious would happen in society, right? Everyone's trying to hit the freeway and no one can move because everyone's kind of stupid. You feel me?
Yeah.
So good little preface, like avoid highways in this kind of situation.
Yeah.
It pissed me off so much I was kind of like ready to fucking ram someone, bro.
Oh hell yeah!
And that's probably why there's so many accidents. People probably do the same fucking thing.
But yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit.
Speaking of accidents,
bullshit. Big accident.
We need to talk about a certain EV brand that comes from the homeland of Korea. The boys over at VinFast.
Well, let's preface. I don't know a lot of people that know of VinFast. I barely even know about VinFast.
Yeah, so VinFast is a kind of like a startup EV company. That was me. VinFast is a newer company to the U.S. They make cars in Korea, and they're starting up EVs here in the U.S. And showrooms all over the Bay Area.
Yeah,
they got a showroom in like Walnut Creek, Dublin,
Hilltop.
Fremont. Yeah, Hilltop, all over. And they're order cars only, right? Just following Tesla's game plan, right? Order cars only. You could check them out there. You could test drive them there, but you order your car. And from what I've seen, they've all been pretty nice.
And look-wise, they're not bad. Not too bad. Not too
very
bad.
Tesla-y kind of awkward. The typical EV bullshit we talk about. It's an AI-generated car.
Yeah.
It's what it looks like. Exactly. It's like right but wrong. It gives you that fucking uncanny valley feel.
Yeah. They took the parts from other companies. One notable one that I was like, ooh, took the drivetrain, the platform of the X5, I think F30, or F80, no,
BMW X5 F30 chassis or something.
Yeah, I forgot exactly what it was.
Oh well, close enough. It don't matter.
So I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's some German engineering in there, but they don't have the German engineering reliability.
Well, they don't have the German engineering quality control.
True. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it still looks better than the new BMWs, but so VinFast has made a bad name for itself in the car community.
Yeah.
Because like Donut did a video on it and ripped it to fucking shreds.
Really? I didn't hear about this.
Ripped that shit apart because it fucking, if you did not turn your blinker on, it would not allow you to change lanes. It would think you're exiting the lane on accident and fucking drag you back abruptly. Wow. It had all kinds of fucking chimes and shit going off all the time. Shit that didn't even, like, nothing popped up on the dash. It would just fucking bing out of nowhere. And it had like 18 different sounds and shit for all the different notifications. And it was, I think they said the automatic emergency braking like went off once on accident. All kinds of shit.
Wow.
Like all over the fucking place. Terrible shit.
Jesus Christ.
And they did an updated video on it.
Okay.
Relatively recently, in the last like 4 months, I'd say, where they retested it.
Yeah.
And VinFast reached out to him and said, "Look, we fixed a bunch of these issues.
Okay.
Would you like to take another peek at
it?" Yeah.
And they said, "Okay, cool. We'll do a video on it." Right.
Absolutely. And what kind of tests were they doing? Like the national safety kind of testings, or just normal driving?
Yeah, just normal driving, like consumer-based education, right?
Yeah.
So they took it around, drove it around. Still had some quirks, right? But they believe they fixed most of it. Could they have been paid? maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At this point,
Donut's about that money now.
See, if you're looking for some authentic car content, you found the page. You found the people
We're
to
right
go
here.
to.
We just don't have the money to rent the car to test it.
Yeah.
So, Cash App,
There we go.
Venmo, Zelle. I don't know Zelle.
Cash,
But,
straight cash.
yeah, cash. Mail us.
We'll get a
physical
PO box.
money. Yeah. But so VinFast's quality control has killed a family.
Oh my gosh, really?
An entire family, yep.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's real sad.
It's fucked up. And it's all due to errors in the car itself.
Yeah.
I think you told me it's because the family borrowed a car from somebody.
Yep.
And the car would steer to the right abruptly on its own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
and I don't think it was like a slow, I think it was like ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least like a good like fucking, quarter turn.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty dramatic for a newer vehicle. And it was stated by the actual owner of the car that it was doing that for a while. And it's kind of shitty that he didn't tell the people who was borrowing the car, hey, be aware of this situation. You know what I'm saying?
You never know the situation too, though. It could have been their car broke down on the way, and they're like, "Hey, can we? We're broke down right outside. Can we? It could have been their brother or something. Hey, can I just borrow your car to go to this wedding? We're late." And they did, borrowed it, and drove back, and immediately just yanks the wheel out of their hands on the way home.
Yeah.
I mean, it's shit that's not forgivable, but easily fixable.
Yeah. What's worse is after the crash, after the car swerved off, hit a light pole or utility pole or tree, one of the three, and caught on fire. And if you know anything about EVs, they're not easy to put out once they're on fire. Yeah.
Batteries burn forever.
Yeah, bro. Fire department had a hard time putting it out. And here's the thing: I feel like fire departments nowadays should have this kind of exclusive training on, or specifically for putting out EV batteries.
Well, the thing is, it's special equipment. And in all reality, I think if Biden wants to push these fucking EVs, then he should be fucking helping all of these fire departments get the proper equipment they need to fucking put out these fires when the wrecks happen. Because, I mean, why they have the jaws of life? Because people get stuck in cars.
Yeah.
What happens if you're stuck in a car and that motherfucker catches fire and will not go out? Then, boom, loss of life immediately. Fucking,
you're just waiting for it to go out.
Yeah.
And what's fucked up is they were able to put it out, but then it reignited.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck are we doing, man?
That's EVs.
It
hits another battery cell and fucking whoop.
Crazy as fuck. So VinFast, you guys are in boiling hot water right now, and actually
fucking stock is showing it.
Yeah, showing it. I follow someone that is a VinFast dealer or salesperson, and after this accident, he completely was like, "Don't ask me about VinFast." I think they're on the verge of kind of either fixing shit or just kind of pulling away entirely.
Yeah.
There's
Well, they've got such a bad name in the U.S. market. I mean, so many things have come out that are negatively impacting them. And then something like this is the final cost. I mean, if I know of a car that has accurately killed a family, I am not going to buy it to drive around with my family.
No, absolutely.
Like,
absolutely,
anything that shows, like cars get bad rap sometimes, but shit like that, no, not a fucking chance. Not worth the risk.
Yeah. Based on the NHTSA, the National Highway Transportation Safety
National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Perfect. There we go. What did I say? Transportation?
Something.
They for the VinFast, they have one open recall, and it's for the steering issue, and they have 9 complaints, all related to the steering issue and electrical problems. So, it's not looking too good right now.
It's funny, you're making an electric vehicle and you can't get electronics right. The fuck does that mean?
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Fuck, you're right there next to Tesla with the fucking Cybertruck that won't fucking slow down.
Yeah. And so I was going to ask you, Tesla had similar problems early on as well. They had the safety rating issues and fire putting out issues. How are they able to fix their brand's image? Could you recall how they were able to fix that, or did they just
Well, I think they weren't so mass market back then.
Okay.
So there weren't that many cars that they had to recall and fix. Now it's with this VinFast shit, they came in with money. They came in with a mass amount of money and immediately just boom, done. We're gonna fucking throw these cars everywhere we possibly can. And so yeah, it's fucking all over the place.
I was looking at Tesla's thing, and it's crazy.
Yeah, and shit like that. I mean, Tesla recalls are a bit different, right? A lot of those can be over the air updates to things.
I think a lot of it has to do with the autopilot as well.
Yeah, ton of autopilot shit. And at the same time, Tesla doesn't have such a bad name because hedge fund money, they just threw that out there.
Team Lucid. Lucid, I haven't heard much bad things about them.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
They've I want to say a cream of the crop.
Well, just so Lucid, what's the truck one? Ross, you know the truck one.
Rivian.
Yeah, Rivian, obviously Ford. All these people that are shooting out their EVs did a fuck ton of R&D before they came out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Polestar. Volvo backing them up. Ton of fucking R&D. These cars are safe and sound. And this is exactly why, like Hyundai had to build up their name so much over the years.
They have, yeah.
Because people did not trust them when they came out. And
they did like a whole rebranding.
I mean, yeah. They came out, the way they hit it were cheap cars. Cheap. They came in just like the Japanese manufacturers did back in the day. They came in with cheap cars that would get people to buy them and get them on the road, right? Take the hit where you can and then build your brand image up. Yeah. This VinFast shit, these motherfuckers are $50,000, bro. Damn. These bitches ain't cheap.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
What, bro?
Yeah. I mean, as far as EV goes, there's
y'all just killed the family, bro.
Yeah. As far as EV goes, they're not outrageously expensive because all EVs are relatively expensive.
Yeah.
But I mean, why the fuck would I buy that over a Tesla?
Yeah, a used Tesla for like
not even a used Tesla. I mean, you get a fucking Tesla Model, the 3 for like 35.
Oh shit! Oh damn! Damn!
Why the fuck would I buy this VinFast piece of shit?
Yeah, no, for real.
Why wouldn't I buy a Mustang Mach-E? It's a better fucking looking car, even though I hate the fact that it's a Mustang. But it's all around. It's better looking. It's a fucking more reliable car. Fuck that. Yeah. Fuck VinFast. Fuck that Korean bullshit. Pull the fuck out of the U.S.
Yeah. Well, so I was gonna ask you, normal question: if you were CEO of VinFast, what would you do? How would you rectify the situation? How would you be able to push forward? What would be the light at the end of the tunnel for you if you're VinFast?
If I wanted to stay in the U.S. market, if that was my end goal, I would very highly pay a fuck ton of retributions to the family that happened.
Yeah. That's a good start. That's a good start.
And I would crack down on all of my servicing dealers to not ignore customer complaints. Because this guy, that thing ripping the steering wheel out of your hand, they complained about that shit.
For sure.
And the problem, I think, probably lies on the fucking dealer being like, oh, we'll bring it in. We'll take a look. No, send that motherfucker out there. That is a safety issue. Take them out a loaner, pick that car up, bring it back. Yep. I would crack down on the service department and quality control to fucking make sure these cars have no fucking problems at all.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hit that shit on the head. Combat it head on in a way of, these are the problems, we acknowledge them. It's fucked up. We're paying these people. We're making this right, and we're going to fix every last car that's out there.
Yeah. Take responsibility, essentially.
Exactly.
Yeah. I've yet to see VinFast make a statement on this.
Oh, fuck no. They're not going to.
Yeah. And that's just...
They don't, that's a problem. They don't know the U.S. market. They think they did by copying Tesla, but they don't. Yeah. I mean, I guarantee you, Musk would come out and be like, look, this is fucked up. I'm going to fix it.
This is fucked up.
This is fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm going to fix it.
There we go.
Here's my 18-point game plan to fix all these cars.
There we go, yeah.
And that's the thing. Musk is an American businessman. Unlike the rest of these fuckers. He knows how to do his shit.
That's the first time we spoke good about Musk.
I like Musk as a businessman, but at the same time, like the same thing as our board BBL Drizzy. He claimed that like started from the bottom, humble money type shit, and it's not true. Yeah, fuck all that. Yeah. Sorry, just my 2 cents. I just had to throw it in there. It's a tangent. But.
Focus transmission is fine.
That doesn't even fucking relate to shit.
What the hell?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man.
Fucking bullshit. Bunch of bad shit.
Shit they got us angry. A little bit of woosah time. Stay away from Vin Fast.
Don't buy a Vin Fast. I don't know anybody who's even shopping for a fucking Vin Fast.
Yeah, what the hell? Like, the only reason we're relevant is because you're fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It's not good publicity for you at all.
And because you threw a bunch of money at just setting up fucking showrooms with lazy ass fucking people in them. Yeah. Everyone I've been to, it's lazy as fuck. It's like, oh yeah, this is a car. Yeah. It's an EV. They're made in Korea. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah. It's like a Tesla.
Is there anything else we want to touch on? The juice is hidden for me, but I know it's already been an hour. Or what the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Only been 35 minutes?
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. We've been knocking shit out so fucking fast right now. Yeah. Damn, I don't know if we should call it or if we should knock out one more segment.
Let's do one more.
Let's do one more real quick.
I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, what we got, man?
So I had a question the other day because I was driving through the rich neighborhood, as I often do, cruising the back roads, right?
Just dreaming.
What cars do you see, or from your experience, what cars secretly say I have money?
Yeah.
Somebody pulls up in this, and although it's unassuming, you could probably put a pretty penny on the fact that they've got a hedge fund, they've got a trust, they've got fucking 3 houses.
So we're talking about some serious dough.
Yeah, not just some fucking flamboyant, throw some cash.
Yeah. So I want to give you my obvious answers, kind of like safe bets, but then again, it doesn't specifically scream, I have trust fund money. Yeah. I want to say first off the list, European cars like BMW, Mercedes, they're higher models. For BMW, anything with the M and just one letter afterwards, 5, 4, 3, right? But then that doesn't scream money, right? It doesn't scream real trust fund
money.
That's
not smart money.
Yeah, true.
That's the thing. It's not smart money. You're throwing money away at that.
Yeah.
That's an expensive car. They don't.
They
might have one of those.
M5 CS, M5, M6, M8, right?
I disagree. I disagree.
Yeah.
I think
Land Rover.
They may have one of those.
Yeah.
In the garage, but I think the I-80? Car. I don't think so. I think I-8 is a finance bro.
Yeah, they're
or a stock market.
Or I've seen a lot of I-8s with like trappers and rappers, but it's like they don't know the car's kind of ass. Honestly,
it is.
It's honestly a shit car. It's a shit car.
It looks great.
It looks pretty fucking good. It looks pretty fucking good, but it's this thing. It just looks good.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. But no, so I'll give you a couple of mine.
What you got?
So this one. There's 2 versions to this, right? There's going to be 2 versions to everyone I have. So Navigator,
okay,
Lincoln Navigator, subtle, but I'm not talking like brand new. Most of the time, it's not a brand new, and it's not the nicest one.
Okay,
it is not a black label. It is at best a reserve level 1.
Okay,
those, if it's 5 to 10 years old, those scream money.
Okay.
They'll scream, I have money and I'm smart with it. I'm going to keep this car till at least 100,000 miles.
Yeah.
Probably longer. Same thing. I'm going to throw Expeditions in the mix as well. Not the gaudy ones, not the stealth package, none of that bullshit. Like a mid-level, limited.
Okay.
Or not limited, platinum. I can't remember how the trim levels work out because they're reversed than the trucks.
Really? Okay. Wow.
But yeah. Mid-level, like a XLT with leather type thing, relatively older, not brand new.
Okay,
not brand new, because you only see the brand new ones for a year.
Yeah, my take on that, it screams money, but it screams retirement money. I mean, that's the for me, the Navigator, and
I think it screams generational money.
Really?
Because their dad drove a Lincoln, his dad drove a Lincoln, his dad drove. It's generational, and they're not cheap.
Yeah,
they're most definitely not cheap.
Yeah.
But I think in the same front, though, certain Cadillacs scream the same thing. Like, what is it? The XTS, the larger sedan from like the mid 2010s. That one screams, has money. But really getting into it, the people that I've seen proven that have dumb amounts of money,
like real money.
Yeah, real money, not playing around money.
Nah. Like
Lexus RX 350s.
Okay, yeah.
Those, if it's
The
not
SUVs.
if it's not wrecked in any quarter panel or anything, if it's
Talking about mint outside,
outside,
little seat wrinkles and little
5 to 10 years old, guarantee inside's probably immaculate. That thing probably gets detailed twice a week.
Okay.
But those scream smart money.
Yeah.
Hands down. Those are always going to be, that's the wise purchase, right? The other one that screams money, Toyota Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser, okay.
You're
sticking with the SUVs. There's another one, also Asian market, I see often. The older Camrys, like the older Camrys that are mint.
I'm not going to go that far. I'm not going to say old. I'm going to say 5 to 10 years old.
Okay.
Right? Those typically have money because I honestly don't think people with that much money, I think they buy new, but they keep it for 15 years.
Yeah.
But they're have money people. They're going on trips, money people. They're shit like that. So they get mileage on them, but they're always mint. They're always in good condition. I think a situation like that, they do buy like a lower end Lexus, like an ES. I think they go into those because it gives them the amenities they want.
Yeah.
I would say if you're going Toyota Avalon.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
Toyota Avalon speaks money.
Absolutely. Is there another one? Well, here's another thing. So we're talking about subtle cars that scream money, but we're talking about there's obvious ones that scream money, like a Ford GT, right? The brand,
but you don't see them driving around.
For sure. I just want to reference one time I seen the Ford CEO pull up in the Ford GT, and people were telling me he has this fuck off money, like literally it's like, fuck you kind of money. Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
So the one you're thinking of is not the one. He's the one with fuck you money. The other one, the other owner of that place was no. Fuck you.
Real.
Fuck you money, like.
And I've never met this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I never even saw him in person.
Okay.
He did everything through video meetings and shit.
Pimp shit. Oh yeah, player.
Pimp shit.
Oh yeah.
But no, he had excuse me, fuck you money. He had a trust fund for his fucking
dog.
Dead dog. Yeah. Fuck.
Man.
He races. I think still races or race.
Okay. Yeah.
Classic Ferraris.
Yeah.
And I'm talking not replicas. He raced fucking $2 million fucking Ferraris on a track himself.
Wow, man.
He said, "Oh yeah, they're doing a big Ferrari event. I think I should show out with my fucking 5-car collection of vintage Ferraris that are all
legit.
Legit.
This is legit a real story.
Yeah. He hauls them out to events.
Yeah, not for real.
We're not going to give names because we don't, previous employers.
That's
and shit,
crazy.
That's enough information.
Yeah.
But that is no fuck you money.
Wow.
You know what he drives?
On a day to day?
Yeah.
Nautilus?
No.
Aviator?
No.
What is he drive?
Drives a fucking Toyota.
Really? What kind?
Yeah. I think it was a Toyota Land Cruiser.
Wow. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Not for real.
I
That's
mean,
his daily.
Yeah, it's fuck you money. It really is.
Yeah.
It's just fuck you money.
Wow.
I'm sure he has God knows in his garage. But fuck you money does not speak with material possessions in public.
True.
It speaks with
subtle
shit
class.
on the back end. Yeah.
And let's do one. We did the yin. Let's do the yang.
All right.
Let's do the cars that scream I'm poor as shit. Let's do the cars that scream I can barely afford my car payment this month.
Yeah. Let's
and we're not trying to degrade anyone.
Let's rephrase it a bit.
Yeah.
These are cars that say I want you to think I have money.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
These are cars that I'm stunting for the gram.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I gotta think. Yeah, sure.
I want to know. I want to know what you got in mind.
Yeah.
I want to know what you.
Well, the first one I was thinking of was damn, slipped my mind. See, when I was thinking of the segment, cars that scream poverty, like Nissan Altima, fucking Nissan Maxima. Those are what I was thinking of. But now cars that people buy to look good, but they can't fucking.
Yeah, I'm going broke, looking rich.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say any 5 Series that's like below a 540. new ones. Like I know a guy has a 530.
I'm
and he
going on
flexes
the
that
van.
shit like it's a fucking top of the line
Yeah.
Beamer, and it's like, bro,
Yeah.
you got a fucking base model, dog.
I'm gonna hit you with the Mercedes C-Class.
Oh yeah.
Or
Oh,
the-
that's a great one.
The GLCs, the fuckers that you can get for like $400 a month on the lease, just to stunt like you have a Mercedes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which in all reality is Chrysler 200.
I want to say,
or the CLS or CLA. Sorry, the CLA. Fuck, I don't even know how I fucking forgot about that.
Chrysler
The CLA, the Chrysler 200 front wheel drive Mercedes.
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
Shitty.
You could get a from my time in the industry, you could get a lease on a fucking Mercedes CLA for fucking like $250 a month with like fucking $1,500 down.
Wow,
that shit, bro. Fuck no, that was fucking awful. Yeah. Like all these bitches thought they were hot shit.
Yeah.
All of them thought they were hot shit, and they even made an AMG version. Fucking like it was some hot shit.
What's funny is they're discontinued now. Probably for that exact reason, because they want to move away from the market. Because giving the brand a bad image.
Because it fucking degraded the value of the brand so fucking hard.
Another one of those things over there. Yeah. Little mouth candy.
I'll give you a 4 milligram.
For sure.
But yeah, fucking stupid.
How do you open this thing, bro?
Oh, right here. It's nicotine. Don't get all bent out of shape.
Yeah. But our boy Jesse dropped a good gem. The Caddy ATS.
See, I have to disagree.
Why?
Because ATS,
I popped both of them.
You popped both of them?
Should I pop both of them?
Oh, you took 2?
I did on accident.
Just leave it out there.
Okay.
Save it for later.
All right.
I wouldn't. Fuck.
No, I don't know.
Fucking heavy. I got an 8 in right now, and that shit. People that buy base model Mercedes or BMWs.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're commenting right now.
They think they're the fucking shit.
Yeah.
They think because it's a foreign. Fuck, in my eyes, you're the same as that motherfucker doing 110 in the fast lane in a 2013 S-Class with all the fucking shocks blown out. You're that motherfucker that you're trying to sell it on fucking Marketplace because you bought it with your fucking tax return last year. And that motherfucker, the rear shocks have gone out and you can't afford to pay the $4,000 to fix the shit.
Man.
Fuck that.
Man.
I think the Cadillac ATS though, I think it's the opposite. I think the ATS is more kind of subtle, smart money because
no, because it's like you want to be a CTS, you feel me, but you obviously can't afford that. No, I think Jesse's right on this one, bro.
I don't know. I'm at a lot
or fucking what was it, CT4? Shitty fucking
CT4 is too new. CT4 is too new. Those aren't cheap.
XT6.
That's an SUV.
That one's kind of clean.
Yeah, they all talk.
What was it?
Most Cadillac, but see, here's the thing though. Most Cadillac buyers are old folks. I don't see anybody stunting on the ground with a Caddy. Now, in the flip side of the coin, Chargers.
Oh, yeah, biggest one.
Yeah,
probably the biggest culprit of this. I have money.
Speaking of the ATS though, Jesse, you can get it in like a V Sport or some version of a V, and it's actually not bad. I knew somebody with one, and it was decent. It was decent for what it was.
Are those front wheel drive?
I think so. I think.
Yeah, because this front wheel drive, I no balls for sure.
I see all-wheel drive. Oh no!
Rear wheel.
I fucks with it a lot more. It's rear-wheel drive, yeah.
Okay, rear wheel, nice.
Yeah,
nice. They're saying turbo has 200 horsepower.
Yeah, because they had the ATS. Yeah, the ATS V, Jesse. Check that bad boy out. ATS V, 464 whopping horse out of a V6.
Damn.
I think it's twin turbo because this is the same thing as the CTS V Sport that I've kind of looked at recently. It's not bad. It's not bad. But I think another one for that going broke looking rich shit is fuck, I had it just a second ago.
Dodge?
I mean, obviously
Dodge.
Yeah.
Charger. Anything that's not a demon or a
lot of Dodge products.
yeah, a lot of Dodge products.
Yeah.
You have a Hemi or you have a fucking base model or 300S is good. 300S is good, but 300C. C is a little something to brag about, but none like I got money.
I would say anything without a V8 though.
Yeah,
I think anything with a V6 in Dodge product is like, Chargers, Challengers, and the Chrysler 300s. I think it's going broke, looking rich.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? I think it is. I mean, and all these people, there's one major fact. They do not buy a Japanese car. Right? You don't go broke looking rich driving a Japanese car.
Yeah.
That's always smart money.
I'm trying to think of one.
Unless it's a Nissan.
Unless it's a Nissan.
Sorry, Jesse. I fucking hate Nissans.
I'm trying to think of one Asian car that's trying to look rich.
I mean,
maybe the fucking anything on Acura.
No, because I mean,
Acura, it's good price point for the power. Yeah.
Marina said don't be talking about my 300. Marina, I'm gonna talk about that 300. Bad.
What?
Bad things.
What 300?
The Chrysler 300.
You have a Chrysler 300?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What year?
Like a 06.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I had a 2019 Chrysler 300 when I was 18. And,
please tell us what happened to that.
Yeah, funny story about that one. So I was in midst of college, and it was finals time. So
okay, hold on, pause. Your Maxima's pushing 300. It could push 500. It's still a Maxima.
07 300. Okay.
I hate all Nissans. I hate all Nissans.
But yeah, my time with 300 was great. I made a whole page for it and everything. I thought it was but it was a V6. It wasn't nothing special. But look at it. It's a Frosty 3.6 on Instagram. But yeah, had the car for about a year, and then finals came around, and I was studying for finals. Pulling all-nighters. Pulled two all-nighters back to back. I was on my way to withdraw some money from the bank, and fell asleep behind the wheel.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
light him up my ass. Wait till I finally get enough money to throw an engine at my old truck.
Man, you gotta sell all your cars to fix that, bro.
Don't fucking hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Nor win the lottery. But yeah, fell asleep behind the wheel. Luckily, I was in the right lane, and I drifted to the right as I fell asleep, and I woke up as I was going through the metal barriers. I was knocking him down. Bing, bing, bing. Woke up. And then fucking...
he said, woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking alarm clock.
Yeah. Those things are tanks, though. Legitimately tank, bro. Ran through that shit. And it was like bing, 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 bing. And then the last one, fucking... I started going down. It was down a little hill. So then the front went in, and then it started turning all the way. And then a fucking bush caught us from flipping. So we were going to flip. And then... yeah, looking over to my girl, I'm like, oh fuck, like I just really did this shit. Like I'm making sure she's good. I'm like, holy shit, like I felt so fucking horrible.
I didn't know she was in the car.
Yeah, she was in the car, bro.
Oh,
I felt so horrible, bro. And I was like, I remember telling myself, like, I'm so thankful I made her put on her seatbelt because she used to not put her seatbelt on. And yeah, I was like, put your seatbelt on before I start driving. And
he said, I'm nodding already.
Yeah. It was fucked up because she was asking, like, are you good to drive? I'm like, we're going up the street, I'll be fine. And yeah, dude, it's fucked up because I don't remember falling asleep. It's fucking hella stupid. So don't drive if you're sleepy. It's worse than driving drunk. Luckily, you feel me? No one got hurt. Didn't hit any other cars. When highway patrol pulled up, I was like, yeah, I just swerved out the way from rear-ending someone because everyone came to a screeching halt. And yeah, had gap insurance, so I ended up walking away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, lesson learned for sure.
Shit happens.
Yeah. But that's my only ever real accident. And it was really my fault. It wasn't really my fault. I don't count that as my fault. You feel me?
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Just because you told that lie doesn't mean you got to stick to it, bro.
Yeah, man, if I
insurance already paid out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until they see this video.
Man.
They're going to sue your ass.
Nah. Man, not for real. For real. It's funny because that interview a while back, he sold me that car. And he pushed me to get gap insurance. I was like, for sure. Saved my life for sure. Because couldn't have paid $30,000 to nothing, bro.
Yeah, I told everybody, get the fucking gap insurance. I don't give a shit. unless you're putting enough money down to cover it, get the gap insurance.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, it's insurance for when you need to get out of that car.
Exactly. Oh yeah, yeah, no,
Just
for real. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Do you have any other cars? Any other suggestion of cars that you will go poor trying to look rich? That's a great segment. We might have to reiterate, come back with the B2 of this one.
Yeah.
There's probably a shit ton out there.
Oh, there's
Lotuses?
tons. No.
No, they're good.
Yeah.
No.
Lotus is a niche market.
Okay.
Those are people that know what the fuck they're getting into.
Okay.
And if you see them driving it, they have money.
Yeah. True.
Because otherwise, if you ain't got money, you ain't fixing that. You know, I've seen a lot of bad credit loans.
Hyundai Azura. Let's see what that looks like.
Hyundai Azura. I recognize it.
Is that the SUV? No, it's a car.
Yeah.
Is it,
Yeah, I mean,
is it that?
That's the new Grandeur.
Let's see.
No, it's right there.
Where?
Right there. Click off. Right there.
This one?
I don't know. It just looks like a Sonata, though. Yeah, that's right. That's
or
like,
Maxima.
Yeah. Maxima.
Yeah.
Jesse. Your Maxima looks like a Hyundai.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. Fuck. I mean, V6 CTSs, like older V6 CTSs.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about Vogues?
Vogues? White walls?
Yeah, Vogues. That mustard and mayonnaise?
Mm-hmm.
You know about that mustard and mayonnaise.
Dude, I want some mustard mayonnaise on my shit.
He said Vogues.
Yeah. I want some mustard mayonnaise on my Beamer right now.
I will disown you.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Beamer?
Yeah, some white walls.
Buy a fucking Cougar.
I would love it. I actually seen one on the market.
Get a fucking Cougar.
I need $6,000.
Cougar is the car for mustard and mayonnaise.
I need $6,000. You got that?
If I did, I'd have an engine.
Let me go find that for you because that was clean. There we go. Boom. The XR7 too.
Yeah.
$7,000.
Oh
yeah.
$7,000 for that?
I know, bruh. I know.
High as fuck.
I know. He's tripping me. He's talking about how the whole powertrain needs to be rebuilt. Like, bruh.
Shut the fuck
up.
God, fucking buy an engine and shit for fucking $500 and slap it in there.
Yeah, not for real.
Ass.
Fucking
bullshit.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Anyway, we'll come back around to this one. This is a good segment. I feel that's a good one. Yeah, but you want to play our outro music?
Yeah.
But thank you for tuning in to our latest episode of ACP Podcast Live.
The highest of qualities.
Yes, sir. And we're not paid by any medias or any advertising. So all the shares and likes and comments we get help us grow and build as a platform. And the show's not going to stop. We're going to keep rolling. And hopefully we can get a guest on soon or some new life.
When he's got the free time.
Yeah. But baby. This is another episode of ACP Podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
And Marina, this is just for you. Hugs and kisses.
I see dead people.
Gotta jam out to it. Oh, there you go. He did end his copyright, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good.
All right. Any Kendrick song or current ones are free to play.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace out, guys. See you later. Oh, yeah.